Hey guys, it's Jaylon. Welcome back. I'm here today to do my update for Project 10 Uses. So this is a project where I randomly select items in my makeup inventory and just try to use them 10 times. And that's really because I wanted to... Hey! What did you do? Oh my God. Thanks. They made a giant mess. There's cactus soil everywhere. I don't remember where I was. So the reason why I started this project this year is because I really wanted to rotate through my makeup collection, because as a panner, I tend to get hyper focused on using just the items that are in projects. So this year I was really wanting to focus on using like my entire collection and not letting the rest of it just sit there while I panned certain items. So I was inspired to start this project by seeing Paula at A Beauty Guru Made Me Do It's videos on this. And the original creator of this project was Phoebe HB. And the inspiration for this project was Melissa Gold, the person who was the inspiration for, you know what I mean? Melissa Gold. I will leave all the information about those ladies in the description box, as well as Paula's channel. I have 4 items that I can roll out this month. So that's very exciting. And several of these I recently just met my goal on. So, The first one I have is by Urban Decay. This is the eyeshadow in the shade Solstice. So this one's been in here for quite some time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months. I mean, it's not a marathon. So here is the shade. This is gorgeous. Stunning. The next item I met my goal on is by Natasha Denona. This is the Transform Matte Pore Vanishing Matte Foundation. So it's this one here. The shade is 23R. I did not hate this. And the reason why I say it like that is because typically matte foundations I'm not a huge fan of. But I did mix this. So I mixed this with like variety of foundations. Usually it was usually something hydrating, like a BB cream. I know I did it with the Herborian BB cream quite a bit. I think I may have mixed it once or twice with the Misha BB cream. So yeah, like I said, I did not hate this. And the shade is a good match for my skin tone. So yeah. I'm a little surprised. I thought that I may end up decluttering that, but it's staying. The next 2 are both eye pencils. So the first one is by Milk Makeup. This is the Longwear Gel Eyeliner in the shade Boss. So it's this one here. I was inspired to purchase this by seeing Mel Thompson rave about it forever. I think she eventually moved on to a different liner as like her favorite, but she talked about this one all the time. Now, this one, so there is not much left in here. There's that much left in here. It's a very, very creamy liner. Very creamy. Like, I mean, super creamy. Now, this I had to be super careful with because it's so pigmented and so creamy. It could transfer onto my contacts. So I had to be careful with it. However, it's nothing like the Marc Jacobs. If you're careful applying it, then I didn't get it on my contacts. If I'm too fast applying it, and I'm just like, it does get on my contacts. So I do have to be careful with it, but I do like this. I don't know that it's a holy grail because like the Sephora, now I don't know about their new formula. No, I do. I've tried it. The Sephora like eyeliners are great. They're pigmented and they stay in my waterline and they never get on my contacts. So it may end up beating this out. Although this is very, very dark and nice color. And then the next one I finished my 10 uses on was the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Delinquent. So this is very much like a blackened purpley plummy shade, and it's a little metallic. So you can see there, it's pretty dark. And I did treat this very much like a black. So it could go on my upper waterline, or lash line. So I did enjoy this. And I think it would be an easy eyeliner to pan because it's pretty much a black. So those were the 4 items I met my goal on. So that means I still have 6 items remaining. So let's start with the Clinique Cheek Pop in the shade Black Honey Pop. So it's this one here. And I really do love this. I didn't think that I would, but it's a great like fall winter blush. Super pretty. Super pretty. Especially if you use a very wispy brush or a very, very light hand. Stunning. So last update, I had 2 uses. So far, I have 6. So I've used it 4 more times. So 4 to go. Next up, I have the Cliona eyeshadow in the shade Abrasion. So it's this one here. All of Cliona's eyeshadows are just gorgeous. There we go. I put it over a bit of a wet, tacky base. Oh my goodness. Oh. So far, last month I had used it 5 times. This month I've used it 8. So I used it 3 more times and I have 2 more to go. I'm probably going to go ahead and roll an extra product in for that because I'm so close. Next up is the Colourpop Matte Lippy Stick in the shade Out of Sync. So typical packaging. I do have this on today over a MAC lipstick, K3 Calderon. And I really, this shade is not really for this time of year. However, it's a great mixer. It's a great mixer to add a berry tone to any neutral lip. It's so pretty. And it's creamy and it's nice. Even though it's a matte, they're mattes, like they're regular mattes instead of their like matte X. I really do like this formula. So on that one, last month I had 1 use and this month I have 4. I just used it today, so that's 4. So 6 to go. Next up, I have the Stila Hide and Chic Fluid Foundation in the shade Light 4. So here is the bottle that it comes in. And I actually really like this. I'm wearing it today. It's a very liquidy foundation. So if you don't like that type of like consistency in a foundation, you probably won't like this. But it's not that, it's not terribly liquidy, but you can see it starting to like travel down. And that was a very tiny amount that I put on my hand. But I love it. And I also think it's a good mixer. I think today, because of the shade match, I mixed it with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. And it turned out really nice. So far I've used that 5 times. I just rolled it in last month, so I've had 5 uses in the last month. Next up is by Mary Kay. This is the True Dimension lipstick in the shade Lava Berry. So here is the component, and on this one you hit the top part and it pops out the bottom. And here is the shade. So this is like one of their balmy products. And this is really beautiful. Oh my gosh. Love that. And I also brought that in last month. So far I've used it 4 times. So 6 to go. And the last item I have is a lip liner. This is by Colourpop. This is their lippy pencil in the shade Westy. So absolutely not the season for this color. Totally not the season. Oh my goodness, it's so not the season. But I've still been able to use it 3 times. So I'll have to be a little bit creative with this, but I have ideas. So anyway, 3 uses, 7 to go. So I have 6 items I'm still working on, one of which I only have 2 uses left, and I'm going to go ahead and roll something in for it because I'm crazy. So let me grab my iPad and we will pick 5 new products. That's so exciting. So I have my entire collection in a list that I created on a website called Wheel of Names. So that's where I go to basically do my random picks. Now, it's been a while since I've mentioned this, but there are some items that I don't include in that list. So, like lip balms. Boom. I don't include lip balms because I don't want to have like 20 open lip balms. I just like pick the next one I'm going to use and then I open it up. No brow products, no mascara, because again, those are things that I don't want to have a bunch open of. And I'm trying to think what else I didn't include. I don't think I included like liquid liners. And that may be it. So my apologies for the glare on the iPad. I don't have a matte like screen protector. It's now a tempered glass, so it's kind of glary. My apologies. Now, this list may have some items that pop up that I'm currently using in projects because I haven't gone through and edited it with a fine-tooth comb. There are a crap ton of products in here, like 2,000. 2,000 products in this list, okay? So it's a lot of lines to go through. I try to go through most of them. But anyway, let me go ahead and start. We're doing 5. Colourpop Lippy Pencil in Aquarius. Okay. That'll actually be a good shade match for right now. Kat Von D Metal Crush Eyeshadow in Thunderstruck. I had Danzig in this project earlier, and now I have Thunderstruck. Like the only 2 Kat Von D eyeshadows, singles that I have. Crazy. Okay, the Nabla Skin Glazing Glow Powder in Ozone. Oh, that's a highlighter. Okay. Next up, we have a Colourpop Super Shock Cheek in Part of Your World. I need to look to see if I still have that. We'll see. I may have decluttered that. Okay, so that's 3, right? No? No, I can't remember. Model Zone. Oh, I did get rid of this. The Model Zone Sculpt and Glow Highlighting Powder in Peach Pearl. I decluttered that. So we'll go ahead and remove this. You'll probably see it in my empties video. Okay, the NYX Butter Lipstick in Midnight Swim. That's a beautiful shade. Okay, so I have my 5, it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I have my 5. So let me go pull these and I will be right back. Okay. Let me take off the shadow or the products that I have hit my goal on so we don't have them here cluttering things up. I have cat hair all over me. Can you see the cat hair? You probably can't. Okay, so let me share with you the items we have. Now, I don't know why I thought this was a fall shade. It is not. It is the Colourpop Lippy Pencil in Aquarius. So this one here, and I really have not used this very much at all. It's a pretty full pencil. And it's a nice nude, but it's darker than Westie for sure. So I have that going for me. So there's that one. We'll use that one. We'll use all of these 10 times. Next up, I think I got this eyeshadow by Kat Von D. It's the Metal Crush eyeshadow in Thunderstruck. So here is the packaging. And here is the shade. So yeah, you can kind of see that shift there. And I'm going to put this over... Oh, lordy. I'm going to put this over a bit of a wet base so you can see what it looks like. Like if I was to foil it. Well, that looks very ashy. It's not ashy though. There we go. It still looks a little ashy, but it's really pretty. We will see about, and I'm going to put it up here without a tacky base. So here it is up here without a tacky base. So I don't know. It may be a shade that I don't keep, and here's why. I've gotten rid of a couple of these duochrome looking shades that are kind of more on the satin side. So it's more of the, I don't know how to describe it, but this seems a little bit chalky. So we'll see how it ends up looking on the eyeballs. Okay, and then the next two are highlighters. So from Colourpop, I have of the designer collection, Super Shock Chic Pearlized in Part of Your World. So it's part of the Disney collection, as you can see. Packaging is very cute. And here is the shade. Still super creamy. This is more of a kind of sheer highlighter, but it's gorgeous. Yeah. If you blend it out. So we'll play with that. And then next up from Nabla, we have the Skin Glazing Glass Skin Finish Glow Powder in Ozone. So my friend Valerie is panning this in Nightmare on Panning Street. And this is beautiful. So 2 highlighters. There we go. Oh my goodness. Excited about that. And I just rolled in a couple of highlighters. So those may be in here for a little bit. Maybe not. We'll see. We'll see. And then the last product is a lip product by NYX. It is the Butter Lipstick in the shade Midnight Swim. So I recently had this in my 365 Days of Lippies. And this is really pretty. I don't know why I'm whispering. Yeah, that's gorgeous. I love this color so much. It will probably go in rotation with the other like lip products that I use with purple toned looks. So by Beauty Taurus and a bunch of stuff that I'm using and trying to work on in my lip service project, which is like Tom Ford Drake and Urban Decay, After Dark, and I think there's a few more. So this will probably get rolled into that. And I kind of try to use this too. So these will kind of get rolled in together. Yeah, but those highlighters may take me some time. So we have two highlighters, 2 eyeshadows, a blush, the Clinique. 3 lip products. Well, I should say 5 lip products, 2 which are pencils, and then 1 foundation. And 3 items from Colourpop. Isn't that funny how that goes? Like, I literally have been waiting all year for a Colourpop palette to be rolled into one of my like eyeshadow projects. And I finally got that rolled in this past month. And this project has like Colourpop all over it. So anyway, that is my update for today. I don't think I mentioned this, but I'm not going to have a finale for this project at the end of this year. I'm just going to keep going with it. So next month will be like a normal update. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you're doing well and staying safe. Please hit that subscribe button and I'll see y'all next time. Bye. So Marley and Ziggy found a bug and they are like freaking out about the bug. So they will not be joining us at all. Hey guys, it's Jalen. Welcome back. I'm here today to do my update for the Project 10 Uses project. That sounds weird. This is a project where Alright, so I have 6 items on Hot Mess Express. I did not need any more lip products to be brought into this project. Bye.